on for the next hour to talk to you guys about snowboarding, about the recent trip to High Cascade for some summer snowboarding with camp, and also my upcoming snowboard trip to Switzerland. So lots to talk to you guys about. Middle of summer, not a ton of places to snowboard in the Northern Hemisphere, but recently had an incredible trip to Mount Hood, High Cascade, and also, yeah, just in the midst of some plans to go to Europe, back to Switzerland to Zermatt. Let's get started by shouting out some of the people that got in here early. We got Bad Riders in the chat. We got Ola, a million Popoff. He's over in Europe. We got Alina, Martin A, Alex, Chuck Van from down south in Australia. I know you guys are getting some snow down there. And we also have Zoom FPS, all you guys on early. Thank you guys for getting in super early. Thanks for everyone for the likes. If you guys haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. But yeah, I just wanted to start off by talking to you guys about High Cascade. So went down for a week. It was like the reunion trip with TJ from over on Board Archive. So we met up in Portland, and it was really amazing to see TJ again, finally back riding with him. Because of the border closure, we haven't been able to snowboard together in like 15 months. So it was incredible picking up TJ at the airport and then driving up to Mount Hood. And yeah, we got to stay with the High Cascade snowboard camp right on the campus. They had like this awesome like tent village set up for all the guests of the camp. Big shout out to Bobby, to Greg, to Jake, to Kevin, all the guys there who helped like organize us coming down to camp. So that was incredible. Yeah, so grateful for those guys for having us at camp and made like some really cool content at the camp and then also on the mountain. And yeah, so it was really cool being at camp, being with all the campers, the adult campers, the kid campers. And then also we got to meet up with some of our fellow YouTubers too up at Mount Hood. So Janice Spiteri was up there riding and making videos. She's also training for the upcoming Olympics. So watch out for her, hopefully going to the Olympics in China this year. Also saw Tommy Bennett up there. He was doing his own thing with his own campers. So that was amazing to see him up there. And then also just met up with some really cool locals up on the mountain too. One of the kids that is in a bunch of the videos, his name is Finger. His Instagram is Fingered Looking Good, and he was like just killing it in the park up there on Mount Hood. So really incredible time at camp, just hanging out. Again, shout out to the High Cascade guys for having us out. They made us feel like super welcome, amazing setup. And I think of all the camps we've been to, this one was one of the ones that we were most involved with in terms of like staying on campus. We got to attend the dodgeball night, which was super fun with the Burton team. Shout out to the Burton team guys too. It was really fun meeting some of those guys. Shout out to Slush Magazine was up there too, making some videos. So that was really cool. And yeah, so we got to do some dodgeball on campus. And then also with the adult campers, we got to play some kickball. So that was like some really fun after snowboarding sort of activities. Janice also showed us a really cool swimming spot too. So yeah, shout out to Janice for showing us that spot, some like really cold Oregon water to swim in after a hot day of riding. And yeah, and shout out to Elijah too, the head snowboard coach over at High Cascade. Elijah is doing an amazing job with the whole like snowboard program there, all the coaches that we met, and also all the campers. It was just such a cool thing. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about High Cascade Camp Week, let's see if there's any questions coming through or any questions at all, guys. Just hit us up. Chuck Van saying that it's 7 a.m. in Australia. Very cool. Howdy, it's David says, did you get a real skateboard yet? I do have a real skateboard. I'm not real good, but I do have a skateboard. El Stacker saying cannonball the like button. Thanks, El Stacker. I saw your video recently too where you did the cannonball into the pool. So yeah, if you guys want to see regular videos too, check out El Stacker's channel. We also got Robert watching from Australia. Priscilla saying she's been watching us for 4 years now. Awesome. Thanks for sticking around for the content. Sergio saying he wants to snowboard for sure. El Stacker wants to know where everyone is watching from. Alex wants to know about the DC Mega. Haven't had a chance to check out that board yet, man, but hopefully I will. Darren saying, being from the UK, absolutely no trips happening this season. Desperate to get away this coming season. Where in Canada would be great to go that won't be ridiculously busy? Darren, yeah, good question, man. Yeah, ridiculously busy in Canada. I would look at some of like the smaller resorts on the west coast of Canada. So I guess like I haven't been to a ton, to be honest, but a place in Canada that I have been that wasn't too busy was Revelstoke. Revelstoke in BC. That one was pretty reasonable. Wasn't too busy. Big mountain, lots of terrain to explore. So maybe check out Revelstoke or something like that. Working Class Active says, good to see the live chat back on. Yeah, I've been definitely missing talking to you guys. I want to come up with like, I love coming on when there's something really fun to talk about, like talking about High Cascade, talking about the upcoming trip to Switzerland, and also like going live at fun times too. So we'd like to do more live on the mountain videos, and sometimes those can't happen on a schedule. So I'm going to try to like just go live more sporadically in interesting places and with good topics too. Krista saying, have you ever snowboarded in Oregon? Yeah, so Oregon, definitely one of my favorite places to snowboard. It's got a few of my favorite mountains. Mount Hood for summer riding for sure. Timberline Resort was up there also in the wintertime for one trip, and that was a lot of fun. I know that Mount Hood Meadows is supposed to be like the spot to go to, so I'll have to check out Mount Hood Meadows at some point. But the city of Bend, Oregon also has Mount Bachelor, and Mount Bachelor I've been to for 2 snowboard trips, and that place is like really cool. If I could like move to some place in the States, like Bend, and would be an awesome place to live, and Mount Bachelor is a really cool mountain for sure. Oh, Chuck Van saying, congratulations on not being swept down the river with Janice. Yeah, that was pretty fun. We went into that cold water river, and I think my idea was that I was gonna like walk backwards into the river until I was like neck deep, but I ended up tripping over a big boulder in the river, and kind of like it just swept me off my feet, and then the current took me. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen that, check out the first video from the camp week at High Cascade, and you'll see the second video. It was the second video that I kind of get swept down the river. But yeah, it was nice to get into some cold water after a hot day of snowboarding. Mel Hunter saying, what level do you accept at camp for adults, older, been riding for 16 years, can ride up to blue/black? Mel, yeah, so I think camp is for all ages. So you can be, I don't think there's any age limit. So the adults out there, I would say range from like 21 to, or maybe it was even 18 to like 50, or yeah, I think like maybe the oldest camper was around 50. So 18 to 50. I would say most of the adult campers were in the like mid to late 20s to early 30 range. So a good mix of like age groups and skill levels too. Like the skill level goes from, I believe like from beginner all the way through. So you don't have to have any certain skill level or be any certain age. It's kind of open to anyone who wants to go out and just have some fun. Who is Orlando saying, when are you guys coming back? And so, it says it's Orlando with the purple pants. Yo, what's up, Orlando? Dude, it was good meeting you out there. When are we coming back to High Cascade? So I don't think we're coming back this summer, but definitely next year too. Hopefully they'll have us back next year. But Orlando, yeah, man, it was good meeting you. I saw yeah, you're in the kickball video, and yeah, you were killing it at kickball. And yeah, I saw you up in the mountain too a few times, just charging, just going for it. So it was awesome to meet you, man. I'm gonna look into some of those pants that you had because those were awesome. I think you told me. I think I followed the brand on Instagram, so I'm gonna look into possibly getting some of those cool pants that you had. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Are you still there, or have you gone home now? Yeah, let me know, man. Rami saying, Kevin, you are my neighbor now. Let's ride our electric skateboards together. Awesome, Rami. Yeah, what neighborhood are you in? I'm in Kitsilano, kind of towards McDonald Street. Krista saying, is camp a good way to help you learn how to snowboard? For sure. Yeah, you can go to camp with like any level. So the cool thing about Mount Hood is that there is enough like space to snowboard that you could just like do regular runs where you're just like doing runs, working on your riding. And then in terms of like the terrain park, they have, this was probably the best year for like park progressions because they had a lot of small features, some medium features, and then a few like large features. And so, yeah, you can definitely just progress from just learning to ride, maybe trying tricks outside the park, and then taking them into like some very small features to start off. So they have like the full like wide range of terrain and features to like progress on. So it is like a very friendly place for all levels of riders. And then if you're, as you advance too, or for people that are more advanced riders too, they do have those like larger features for like, yeah, more difficult progression too. So they've got a bit of everything. Definitely if you're just a beginner snowboarder, you can go out there and learn too. So you have the full range. Oh, Rami is in Yaletown, just across the bridge. Awesome, man. Yeah, we'll have to get together for sure. Ferment to Rock says, hey, I got a dent in my board. How can I fix it? Dents can be tough for sure. It kind of depends on where the dent is. Is the dent like in the side, like in the sidewall? Is it in the top? Is it underneath? Maybe let me know where your dent is. But something I've learned about like board repairs is that sometimes it's best to just bring it into like a professional, somebody like that knows how to fix it properly. The last few years, there's an amazing place in Whistler. What is it called? I'll remember the name of it, but I was taking my boards up there and the guy would do like such an amazing job at repairing my snowboards. And it may cost like a little bit more money than trying to do it yourself, but the way he fixed it was like, it would be fixed and then that was it. Like it would be repaired for life. So, and then done properly too. So I would recommend if you do have like something like a dent, then maybe take it into a professional to get it fixed. Chuck Van saying Kevin's new outfit is going to be Grimace themed, purple on purple. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Shred 1904 is on here. Narav, what is up? So the next trip to Switzerland is actually going to be with Shred 1904 and also his brother Yannick. We're planning it for early August to Zermatt, Switzerland. So in Switzerland, they have an incredible park up on the glacier, and the town of Zermatt is an incredible like small town just in the mountains up in the Alps, and you get onto a gondola, and the gondola takes it's maybe like a half an hour worth of gondola rides before you get to the top, maybe a little bit more. and it is like the most elaborate, like craziest series of gondolas that take you like to the top of the mountain, and you have an incredible view of the Matterhorn up there, and then there's a huge glacier, like glacial snowfield, and it's mostly ski racing. The ski racing up there is like super popular, so there's tons of ski racing, but there is like one area that's like just a park area and they set up an amazing park with jumps, tubes, boxes. Had a really great time there last year in August, and at the moment, because of like travel restrictions and things like that, there's not like a ton of places to go snowboarding, but Switzerland is one of them that is open and that we can go to. So Zermatt, Switzerland, and I believe it's gonna be from around like the 5th or 6th of August, or like 5th to 7th of August until around like the 20th or 22nd of August. So gonna be there, hopefully meet up with some of the friends we made there last year and just get 10 days of so of riding in. So yeah, that is the next snowboard trip. August is gonna be Switzerland, and I'm gonna try to continue as well to keep doing trips wherever we can go, so that we're snowboarding every month. August, September, October, and then November is when everything kind of opens back up. But gonna try to get an early kickoff to the snowboard season. I don't know if you can call August the kickoff to snowboard season, but maybe an early kickoff in like September, October. Adam saying, hi, just wanted to say that you're such a good idol for me and I watch your vids on the chair. Thanks. Awesome, Adam. Yeah, appreciate you checking them out, man. That's awesome to hear. El Stacker wants to know if we should get some potatoes in the chat. Yeah, let's drop some potatoes. Drop whatever your hometown food is into the chat. I've been eating a lot of pizza since being in Vancouver, so I don't know if I don't want to risk it and screw up the chat, but I would drop some pizza slices in there. But yeah, El Stacker's dropping some potatoes, being from Idaho, Boise, Idaho. Ferment to Rock says, edge of the tail. Edge of the tail. If it's a dent, yeah, maybe bring it in to somebody to get fixed. It's probably the best way to make sure it gets done right. Shred 1904, dropping some potatoes. Miko is saying, hey, I just bought the Jones Storm Chaser for my first powder board. Did I make a mistake? No, I don't think so. So the Storm Chaser is, I think, an amazing board for like deep powder days and like getting that really like kind of surfy flow through the powder. The Storm Chaser has like some strengths and some weaknesses too. So just like straight float through powder. And I think in terrain that is like more like mellow terrain, to be honest, like blues, mellow black runs, that kind of terrain, even like green runs, I think the Storm Chaser is like amazing in. I think when the Storm Chaser may have some problems is if like you're into doing drops, because it doesn't really have a tail, kind of makes it hard to land drops. And also like in really difficult terrain, it's not the most stable board either. So if you're into like cruisy pow laps, then the Storm Chaser is like an amazing board though. It's perfect. So yeah, it's all about kind of tailoring your snowboard to your riding. Who is Orlando saying, I'm still up here. Wow. We'll be here for the winter at Ski Bowl and Timberline. Got a recent volcano edit. Go watch it. Oh, okay, cool. And it's at Thick Boy Jibby. Awesome, Orlando. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I gotta check out Thick Boy Jibby. Awesome, man. That's so amazing that you're staying there. Cool, man. I didn't realize that. So I'll follow you, and then hopefully we'll be back down. Or if you're like in the area, if we're doing a snowboard trip somewhere not too far, maybe we can meet up, man. That'd be super fun. Zaid says, can you speak to the difference in riding the DOA versus the Super DOA? Yeah, for sure, Zaid. So DOA versus Super DOA, just really quick. Some of the common things is that they're both like a stiffer board. They're twin shapes, so ride the same front, nose and tail are identical. So really fun boards that you can ride the whole mountain, but also you can take it into the park. That's where I really like the Super DOA is in the park. And yeah, so you have the stiffness in both boards for stability. And you also have like a good amount of pop coming out of the tail and nose for like ollies and nollies. So both boards have some pop, they have some stiffness for stability. And they're also not like extremely camber dominant. So as the boards get to the tips, it starts to rise up so that it is a little bit, you do feel the camber, but towards the tips, it's a little bit forgiving too, so that turns can happen a little bit more effortlessly, get that slightly looser feeling than like a full like length camber board. I would say the difference is between the DOA and Super DOA is that the Super DOA I think feels lighter. So as you're riding it, because they have some different materials inside, you do feel like the board is a bit lighter. They've also like in the tips, they've cut out some of the core to make it lighter. So you can definitely feel that. Also, I think for presses, the Super DOA is a bit softer because of that material that they've cut out of the nose and tail. So I think the tips are a little bit softer on the Super DOA for doing things like presses. And then I think the Super DOA has a bit more of a poppy feel too. So for doing an ollie, I feel like there is a slight like pop advantage. And that's because they have this extra wide strip of carbon running through the length of the board on the Super DOA. So it's similar to the DOA, but the Super DOA is just kind of like, lighter, a bit more poppy, and a bit softer in the tips. So yeah, those are the differences. But yeah, depending on what you like, both boards are really fun. We got Onkar watching from New Zealand. Awesome. Thanks for watching from all the way down south. Cow says, tips for some things to do during the summer until snowboard season. Well, I'd say like the first thing is, skateboarding is an amazing thing to do. Like in the off season, it's like a bit harder than snowboarding. So if you can like become decent at skateboarding, it definitely translates into your snowboarding. You can also build like a snowboard trainer. So a few videos ago, I got my snowboard deck, I taped a pair of shoes to it, and then I filled up a 2-liter pop bottle with water and then used that as like a snowboard trainer. So something that you can just do in your house, maybe like, if you skateboard, you could have that to do like at night or, on days where you can't go out skating. So that'll help. Trampoline training really helps. So going to like a local tramp center where you can like learn how to get air awareness. And even if they have like tramp boards there too, that help you for like learning how to spin or do grabs. But if you get the chance, do some summer snowboarding, like going someplace like to like High Cascade at Mount Hood is such a cool experience, and it's very unique too. Like to be snowboarding, for it to be like hot out and you're putting on sunscreen and drinking tons of water, but the whole atmosphere there is really amazing too. So if you can add in like 1 or 2 like summer snowboarding trips, I feel like that helps you too to like keep the snowboard progression going like year round. Chuck Van saying, it sucks on travel restrictions. New Zealand, Australia is always nuking with fresh snow in August. Chuck, yeah, man, I would love to get down to New Zealand or Australia or both for August to October. Really would love to be there any of those months. So yeah, hopefully next year. Let's get the world open back up and hopefully can be back next year for sure, man. I hope that you get the chance to go in Australia. I hope it's not like shut or anything. I hope that there's some stuff open for you, man. Working Class Active saying, hopefully you can make it to California again this season. Yeah, I would love to make it down to California, Southern California. Man, like the vibes down there, like we went to Big Bear last time. Would love to check out some of the other resorts in that area. But yeah, the vibes there, the people, you guys, like Brandon meeting you, and like everyone we met on that trip, it was so much fun. So if anyone is from wherever you're from, if you get the chance, definitely do a Southern California snowboard trip. It's super fun. Chuck Van dropping some pizza slices. Thanks, brother. A Million Pop-Off says, man, I miss you guys being in Switzerland. I'm leaving next Saturday for a month in Bulgaria. No, A Million. That's all good, man, though. Hope you have a great trip to Bulgaria. But yeah, it was super fun last time seeing you in Zermatt with the family. And we did that cold dip in one of the glaciers. So if you're not going to be there, then I'll have to get Yannick and Narav, one of the guys, to do the cold dip for you. I think we're going to be doing, if you guys, one of the cool benefits too of summer snowboarding in the Alps, especially Zermatt, is that there are so many like little ponds or like small lakes as you come down the mountain. So if you're scorching hot, then you get the chance to swim in some like water that is just above freezing. You could be like swimming with like icicles like kind of floating around you. So really cool experience there. Adam says, have you ever been to Mount Hutt in New Zealand? I have not been to Mount Hutt. I've been to a few places around Wanaka and Queenstown. But yeah, we'll have to try to make it out to Mount Hutt at some point. Morty's saying, first time in the park last week, immediately broke my wrist. Oh no, advice for losing fear for tricks and jumps. Yeah, Morty's, yeah, sorry to hear that. That really sucks. I hope you can heal up fast. But to build your confidence for jumps and tricks in the park is to like first get really comfortable outside the park. So making sure that your ollies are down outside on the runs, learning how to ride like straight and with your board straight and flat, like just on the run, so that you have practice for when it comes time to try your first box or like tube or something. And then also, yeah, just get a few tricks down outside the park too, like 180s, 360s, some grabs on like side hits. So do all of that. And then as you progress like slowly. So you're doing things that you're comfortable with and just increasing the difficulty just a small amount. And like not trying to like rush through things. Like don't always be like pushing yourself. Spend some time like where you're comfortable, you know, doing a trick or doing a feature, and just do it like over and over again, just having fun and not always like pushing it. I think sometimes if you push it too hard, or if you are, you know, trying to do too many things, that's when you can get hurt. And then also save progression too when the snow is in good condition. When I used to teach snowboarding, a lot of the injuries would happen when the snow was like icy, when the conditions were firm. So like bad conditions, I feel like are one of the leading causes of injury. So take your time and save progression when the snow conditions are good. Robert saying, I've used the Super DOA since February. I love that board. Awesome, Robert. Michael saying, nice stash, bro. Somebody said it. How's the camp going? Yeah, so camp week was the other week, but yeah, it was amazing. Hi, Cascade. Yeah, big shout out to all the guys for having us out. Bobby, Kevin, Jake, Greg, thank you guys for helping organize. And then, yeah, everyone at camp, Elijah, all the coaches that we met, all the campers, it was awesome. Yeah, definitely. I think it may have been like, there's so many good times across all the different camp weeks, but this one was one of the best because we're like reuniting again with TJ, getting to ride and film with him again was really special. Having Janice out there, having like Tommy Bennett out there, like just seeing everybody, meeting up with the Burton guys. All that kind of stuff was like super fun. So yeah, I feel like in terms of like community and just meeting people, it was definitely a highlight. So yeah, one of the best camp weeks. I put it in my top 3 camp weeks of all time. It was awesome. And yeah, the stash is I don't know. I feel like it's really hot, so it was kind of time to trim down the beard. And I'm thinking of growing out the stash for like a winter is coming kind of stash. So let's see how long this thing gets. I think I'm gonna keep it for a while. I think it looks okay. Let me know what you guys think in the chat about the stash. Krista's saying, what is a good first beginner board? First beginner board, definitely something that is inexpensive. So start with an inexpensive board, something that has rocker, so the tips rise up towards the nose and tail. Just makes it a bit more forgiving. And like a softer to mid flex board, I think that's good for beginners. So yeah, check out boards like that. All right. Capman Snow says it's really epic, so hyped for the next vid. Thanks, man. Yeah, gonna try to keep the vids rolling from here until the rest, and right into snowboard season. And yeah, going to the High Cascade camp, amazing place to get some content. I think I have one more video to go, but I'm gonna see how it goes. But yeah, I got 2 really fun videos out from camp, just trying to like show you guys, just capture like a day, a realistic day of camp. And honestly, like from the time you get up until the time you go to bed, there's like, you're always doing stuff like getting ready to go, going up the mountain, snowboarding, coming down, like going someplace cool to eat, and then going to like a river or to kickball or to dodgeball. But yeah, they have skateboarding out there nonstop. They've got trampolines. So you can definitely, your day is like filled when you're at a camp for sure. We got Jonathan Buckhouse on here as well. What's up, Jonathan? It says, bummed I missed you guys in Hood. Hopefully next year. Yeah, Jonathan, for sure, man. Yeah, I hope your camp week went well out there too. I've been following along all your videos, and yeah, it would have been amazing. Maybe next year what we can do is we can kind of like plan it a little bit so that all the YouTubers come out to Mount Hood like around the same time. I'd actually like to stay for longer next year too. Maybe come out for a couple weeks. So that, yeah, if you're out there, if like, yeah, Tommy, TJ, Janice, whoever's out there, maybe Casey Willax. The first time I met Casey was actually at Timberline too. So it would be cool to try to cross promote each other's channels and just like have an awesome time snowboarding together, man. For sure. Yeah, Jonathan, next time. Jonathan, I don't know if you can travel, but we're planning some trips to Switzerland and Austria. And I remember you saying that you're down for trips. So yeah, let's be in touch, man. Maybe you can come out to Switzerland or somewhere. I know the next trip, we're really planning it super last minute. And I know there's some like restrictions and there's like different rules for Americans than Canadians, but yeah, maybe we can make something like that happen, man. That'd be awesome. William says, what about the Whistler Glacier? Is it worth the trip from, and then blank? From where? From where, William? So the Whistler Glacier, I don't know if it's still going, to be honest, because they used to have a T-bar that would take you out of the glacier at the end of the day. And I think that T-bar is actually gone now. So the Whistler Glacier, I'm not even sure if it's a thing still. And to be honest, like the Whistler Glacier compared to some place like Mount Hood or traveling to the Southern Hemisphere where it's the winter, or even going to Europe to some of the glaciers, the Whistler Glacier was probably the smallest of them all. And it was one of the most difficult to get to as well. It was like an hour because you had to take like a couple of chairlifts or gondolas to get up, and a bus ride once you're up on the mountain. to another chair. So it was quite the process to get up to the glacier. It was a really small area, and I don't even think they're still running. I don't even think the summer glacier in Whistler is a thing anymore. So it may not be, it may be done. I don't know. If anyone knows any better, let me know in the chat, but I think the Whistler glacier is done. All right. Chuck Van says, was going to do a trip to Falls Creek last week with bad riders. Oh, awesome. Sadly had to cancel it because both the border and the resort were forced to close due to outbreak. Oh no. Oh damn, Chuck. Yeah, sorry to hear that. It would have been awesome to see, yeah, you and Adam Bad Riders together riding, but yeah, hopefully you guys can make it happen another time. Yeah, sorry to hear that your trip had to be canceled, man. And then Adam saying, tips for dealing with trip cancellation blues. Oh no, got 2 new boards in plastic, another board chilling at Chuck's. Man, I think it's just, I think Adam, once the trips do happen, it's just going to be like that much sweeter. So yeah, it's been tough here as well. Although I definitely got spoiled in Whistler, but, yeah, wanting to like do trips and then not being able to make it happen, it sucks for sure. So I think though what happens is that when you do get to the snow, it's just that much sweeter. So I hope you guys can get lots of riding in before the end of the season. Michael saying stash is a must then for winter. Oh, winter is full beard. Yeah. I know, but I do have my face mask, so I could maybe get away with just having the face mask with like a short beard and then having the full stash. But yeah, let's see what happens. El Stacker saying cannonball the like button. Thanks, El Stacker. I think we have a couple of super chats coming in too. The first super chat from Jose Bautista. Awesome, thank you, Jose. He's saying taco fund, ? Definitely, yeah, we'll definitely pick up some tacos on you today, man. Or maybe a burrito, I don't know. There's a Chipotle like not too far from me. But yeah, thank you so much, Jose, for that $10 super chat. Appreciate it, man. Hope everything is well over in New York. Yeah, actually, speaking of like that area, New York, New Jersey, I know that they have the indoor slope over there. So there may be, once I think the Canadian-American border opens officially September 7th. So maybe once that's opened, we'll be due for an indoor trip over near you, Jose. So looking forward to that. Chuck Van with the $5 Australian super chat. Thanks, Chuck, for the support. Says, vote 1 to keep the stash and grow the beard. We also need your take on TJ's current hairstyle. Nice. Yeah, that's actually a really good topic. So I did talk to TJ about his hairstyle. So his hair was long at High Cascade. I was like telling him that I thought it was amazing. I was like, keep your long hair. You look like a rock star. So I thought it was awesome. I know it was like a lot of like hair under his helmet. Like TJ just has like really thick hair, which is amazing. But I think it was a little bit warm for him under his helmet and everything. But yeah, I thought his hair was epic. But I do know that I saw on his Instagram that he cut his hair short for a wedding that he went to. So I think his hair went from the like long, kind of like gnarly rock star hair to kind of like short, prim and proper, like banker hair. So I don't know. Maybe go stalk TJ over on his YouTube channel or Instagram and like encourage him to grow his hair back, because I thought it was pretty amazing. All right, no, but that was really good. Vote 1 to keep the stash and grow the beard. Let's see what votes come in, or what's vote 2. So vote 2 is to lose the stash. So 1, yeah, drop a 1 to keep the stash, or a 2 to delete the stash. We got Santana on here. What's up, Santana? Thanks for dropping in. Eagles and Cycling saying, you're in Switzerland. I hit Schlegel. Not sure how to say that. Every winter. It's both in Switzerland and Austria. Love it. Nice. Eagles and Cycling. I'm going to Zermatt early August, around the 5th to the 20th, somewhere in there. And we're going to Zermatt. So we actually wanted to check out the Italian side, but I think in Italy, it's harder to travel. It's harder to travel to Italy at the moment. So we're going to be hitting up the Swiss side. But yeah, really looking forward to getting back there. We'll have to look into that spot too that you're talking about. But yeah, the mountains over there are crazy. Adam Albert May says tips for 540. Sweet, Adam. So I would say, like for me and 540s, I used to do a lot more a few years back. I haven't done many 540s recently. I do need to get back into them. But what I would do for 540s, I would first get all 4 360s feeling really good, so that I could feel fine spinning a 360 in any direction. And then for a 540, I would take my easiest 360 and then just add that extra 180. So, and it wasn't necessarily like going bigger or popping more, but just adding that extra tiny bit of rotation to get it to 540, and like really visualizing the landing. So thinking about which edge you wanted to land on, and with your board like going like goofy or regular. So really focusing on the landing. But for me, I don't know why, but for some reason, like I actually don't do many of these, but cab 3s, for some reason, for me, I feel really easy. I think it's because I played baseball, and I used to like the way I'd swing a bat would be the same way that I like turn my hips to spin a cab 3. So those would come around really quick. And so to add that extra 180 for the cab 540 seemed like an easy thing to do. So for me, it was cab 5. And yeah, so just figure out which 360 is the easiest for you, and then visualize that landing with the extra 180. All right. Tom Bollock saying, Chile report, open, Central Andes, need more snow. South, good conditions like always. Awesome. Yeah, Tom Bollocks would love to get down to Chile or Argentina. I believe that both are still closed for travel, so we can't get down there. But yeah, that's great that the resorts are open. I know we have lots of friends down in Chile that I've been following them on Instagram, and the snow looks incredible. So hopefully get to go down. If they opened randomly for like September, I would definitely go. But if not next year, then definitely if not this year, definitely next year. Kenny on board is on here. What's up? Thanks for tuning in, Kenny. All right, we got another super chat. A couple more super chats. A million pop off saying one for sure, but only with the aforementioned beard. Okay. All right, so keep some of the beard and grow the stash. Okay, I'll do that. Robert Fowler also dropping a 1. Okay, nice, love it. Come back to Australia, New Zealand soon. Thanks, man. Yeah, definitely, Robert. Want to get down there as soon as possible. And thanks for dropping the 1. Jose with another $5 super chat says, won't be there, bummer. I'm currently in Mississippi for training till the week of the 13th. That's okay. Yeah, Jose, I don't think we'll be getting down to what is it called anyway? American Dream? Is it called the American Dream Snow Center? Won't be getting down there until like later anyway, like the fall, September, October. So we'll keep you posted. But yeah, I hope your training in Mississippi goes well. I've never been to Mississippi. What's it like there, man? And El Stacker with the super chat as well. Thanks for the support. Elliot, appreciate it. Says, my vote is for you growing out your hair. Oh yeah. bring some long locks down from the sides and out the back. Yeah, but El Stacker, that's your look. You have like the long, luscious locks. So I can't steal your steez, but yeah, I'll see. I don't think I can't grow the luscious locks like you can, El Stacker. So I don't know. I may not be able. I'll grow the stash. I'll be the stash man. You can be the wavy hair dude when we do a meetup. So, but yeah, thanks for the suggestions. I'll think about it. I'll keep it on my mind. All right. We got a few more votes. Oh, here come the votes. Jose with the 1, Sam with the 1, In Motion 1, Adventure Carlo 1, Morty 1. Chuck Van saying is really sad that TJ cut his hair. Robert 1, Chuck Van 1. Oh, El Stacker 2. El Stacker telling me to shave the mustache. Oh yeah, El Stacker wants just me to grow up my hair. So I think it's like 9 votes to 1 on keeping the stash. Adam Searles is on here. What's up, Adam? Says, what's good, everyone? Nice stash, Kevin. Handlebar mustache would look amazing. Do you wear large or extra large snow pants? Adam, I meant to get back to you on Instagram, man. Sorry about that. So I wear a large. Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure that my snow pants are large. Yeah, Volcom. So Volcom pants, large, and they're good. All right. Kenny on board says TJ cut his hair. Man, his methods were just getting sick. Yeah, had got some really cool shots in with TJ up at Mount Hood there on one of the medium jumps. And we set up the DSLR camera to get some of those cool shots. And yeah, TJ's method was looking good. Definitely makes me want to get some methods going again too. Mal votes with the 1, keep it. Awesome, thank you. DT says, Kevin, can you forget snowboarding if you haven't snowboarded for a while? Definitely. I feel like if you haven't been snowboarding for a while and you get back to it, there is like a day or two of sort of like getting your balance back to full. Yeah, there's at least one day. Also, your legs like kind of forget about snowboarding too. So you may, if you haven't snowboarded for like 6 months and you go back snowboarding, you'll probably have some sore muscles after that first day back. So yeah, your body kind of forgets about snowboarding a little bit. Adam Albert May dropping the 1 as well. Adam Cyril saying lots of OGs in the chat. Yep, definitely. Jose Bautista with another $5 super chat says, big snow week of October 13th. It's hot and lots of rain. Hurricane season. Oh wow, hurricane season in Mississippi. Okay, so you're there until October 13th. Okay, we'll look at big snow maybe for some time after that. Adam saying El Stacker is El Sampson with the locks. They give him power. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, those locks they're intimidating. I don't know what to say. Yeah, they're luscious. DT with the 1, Kenny on board with the 1. Adam is heading to Cardrona tomorrow. Oh, amazing, man. Wish I could join you. Bad Rider says, I remember baby-faced Kevin. Vote to shave. Nice. Also, you and Jill have the cutest puppy. Awesome. Thanks, Adam. Yeah. So we did get a puppy. I guess it was like a month ago or just over a month. We've had him for just over a month. His name's Jake. He's a miniature dachshund. And yeah, he's super cute. I think he's 13 weeks old now. He just met his like first like puppy friend today. And yeah, he's like, I think when we got him, he was around like 3 pounds, and now he's like probably just over 6 pounds. So he's like growing fast and learning tons. So It's my first time ever having a dog, so it's been a lot for me to learn. So I've been like watching tons of YouTube videos on how to like train dogs and what to do and what not to do. So it's been yeah, it's been super fun, but a lot of work for sure. Puppies need to be taken outside for walks like 15 times a day. So I've been spending a lot of time going on very slow, short walks and standing around, and he's just waiting for him to do his business, which is, yeah, but it's been super fun. It's been amazing having a puppy for the first time. In Motion SLB saying, I haven't snowboarded for 8 months. Yannick, you haven't snowboarded for 8 months? Oh my gosh. So In Motion SLB, he's coming to Switzerland. And yeah, so it'll be the first time on snow in 8 months. That's gonna be amazing. I can't wait for the first tubes. It's gonna be super fun. Adam says he's planning a trip to Europe for next summer. Awesome, man. Yep. Well, maybe when it comes closer to the time, we can talk, man, because have lots of recommendations for sure. See, our adventure is saying Hood is home and absolutely the best. It's a must visit for all. Definitely, I would like recommend everyone try Mount Hood at some point. Incredible place, amazing views. The whole Oregon vibe is awesome. Like tons of trees and streams and cool, like quirky places to like eat and hang out. So definitely. And it's also, if anyone has seen the movie The Shining, the lodge up at the resort is actually the outside of the lodge is the same shots that they used in the movie for The Shining. So that's pretty cool. Adam wants to know, where are you now? So right now I'm in Vancouver, Canada. El Stacker wants to know, does the dog snowboard? Not yet, but yeah, at some point we'll get Jake on a snowboard. Do they make snowboards for dogs? I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to we'll get him a tiny board somehow that he can practice snowboarding on. Bad Rider says, good excuse to get out the summer board, walk the dog. That could be tricky. I'm not that good on the summer board yet. I'd probably run over the dog by accident. But I'm pushing 2 years since I've been on the board. I'm scared to even look at making plans at the moment. Adam, yeah, damn, it's been 2 years. But I heard that you got the summer board, so that will be like, that can fill your snowboard fix, just like getting out on the summer board loads. Do you already have it? Yeah, let us know. Give us an update on if you've gotten the summer board yet. Adam says, The Shining is an amazing flick. So is Gentlemen Broncos. Gentlemen Broncos, is that a Stanley Kubrick movie? What is that? Jose Bautista Zermatt. Yeah, going back to Zermatt. That's the spot. All right. So Adam says, your dog on a video would break the internet. Jake for the win. Yeah, absolutely. We'll need to get Jake out snowboarding. All right. DT wants to know, how long can you use snowboard boots for? How do you know when to get new ones? With snowboard boots, I feel like you can use your snowboard boots until they you do get to a point where they start to feel like too soft. So they like break in too much. You're starting to get like space around your heel or your ankle or maybe around your foot. So they've packed out too much where you have too much space. And the boot in general just starts to become soft, and you're not feeling like that support that you had, say like for the first, I don't know, like 30 or 40 times you went snowboarding in the boot. So for me, like my general you know, for me, I snowboard a lot throughout the year, and I'd say one pair of boots could probably last me like one normal season from about like November until April. This past year, my snowboard boots have lasted longer because the snowboard season ended early, so it ended in March. So I didn't have that like spring snowboard session. That's another time I find that snowboard boots really start to break down is when you're doing like that warm spring riding, because your boots are getting wet and you're flexing them a lot. So stuff like that, like just lots of wear is gonna break down your boots. So in general, like one like really full on season, if you're riding and doing shorter seasons, and maybe you could get away with 2 years, or possibly 3 years with the same snowboard boot. But yeah, I would just feel it, feel the flex, feel if it's giving you that support that you need, and how much is like packed out around your foot as well. Bad Rider saying the summer board is still in transit. Also, another update, I'm getting my Insta360 repaired. So now I have 2 Insta360 cameras. Oh, awesome, man. Oh, that's cool that they took it back and they're getting it fixed for you. Yeah, I've been messing around too with the Insta360 camera. A bunch of shots in the last couple of videos. I've been using that camera. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, hopefully you get both those things in the mail soon. That's awesome, Adam. Jose wants to know, what will be your main snowboard for the season? I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm starting to look online to different websites and checking out all the boards that are coming out. And yeah, I don't know what's going to be my go-to board. We'll have to, Jose, I wish I could just tell you straight up now. I hate keeping you in suspense, but I really have no idea. So I always like getting on something different, trying out something new. This last year, definitely the boards like that impressed me the most were like the Super DOA for the park was awesome. Just like a reliable board that when I was riding in the park, it just felt the board was just doing its thing the way I wanted to do it, which helped me to ride better in the park. So love the Super DOA. And then for powder, the one board that was really impressive was the Jones Ultra Mind Expander. Just like loved it in powder. It was definitely a stiffer board, but just had that float. And for Whistler and for riding more like aggressive steep terrain, it was like definitely the board for me. So yeah, those were like my two, I think the 2 boards that were highlighted, the highlights of my season for sure. So hopefully you can pair up with a few more boards this upcoming season that kind of fit those, that same like criteria. Joseph saying, loving the stash, bro. Awesome. Thank you, Joseph Schneider. Appreciate it, man. El Stacker with another cannonball, the like button. Absolutely. Thank you, El Stacker. Yeah, over 50 people watching. We got 45 likes. And yeah, shout out to everyone for being on here, for the super chats too. That's amazing. Frederick Kaspar saying, you guys go to Switzerland. Yeah, so that's the next trip. So we did the High Cascade snowboard camp down in Oregon. Amazing time. And then up next, the plan for August is to be snowboarding in Zermatt, Switzerland. So if once I get the dates locked in, I'll like post it up on Instagram or up on a YouTube video. And if anyone can like come out to meet up and to ride, just to hang out, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, hopefully get lots of content for you guys out from Switzerland. Mel Hunter says, have you ever boarded in Japan, Hakuba? Yeah, we have. I think it was like 4 years ago now. But yeah, Hakuba is awesome. All the mountains in Japan, I feel like Hakuba is on the bigger side, so like more alpine. But yeah, there was tons of snow there. Had like a blast in Hakuba. One of the best snowboard trips of my life for sure. We've also been to Niseko, a few times, and Niseko, the mountains I think are smaller for sure in Niseko, but the snow quality was amazing there. So like tons of trees, light powder snow. So both places you can't go wrong. Grant wants to know, will you be snowboarding in Whistler? I feel like of all the years, this past year, I've probably spent the most time snowboarding in Whistler. So the whole winter, because of travel restrictions, I was snowboarding in Whistler pretty much the whole time. So I feel like this next year, I may travel more and snowboard in Whistler less. So I'm not sure, to be honest, if I'll be snowboarding in Whistler very much. I think it's going to be like a travel heavy year to kind of make up for the lack of travel in the past year. Awesome, guys. So just wrapping up an hour here on the live chat. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out. All the OGs, all the new people. Yeah, really appreciate it. Just want to come on, give you guys an update, answer your questions, and just hang out. If you guys want to see more of these videos, cannonball the like button, as El Stacker would say. And if you guys haven't yet, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell as well to get notified every time that I do go live. But yeah, gonna head out now, guys. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you guys for all the great questions, and yeah, just for coming on and supporting the channel. Really appreciate it. Sweet guys, hope you have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you guys on here again soon. Awesome. Take care, guys. Bye.